Giant News. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Today we'll be talking about a very serious topic that is plaguing not only our very own beautiful country of America, but also the rest of the world.
This topic is false accusations from the women of America.
Get a life! It's not even a real thing!
Now I know how this may sound, but this is a legit problem that does not get talked about enough.
He's right, and we will provide sufficient evidence to support our claims. First, we will explain the reasoning behind why people make false accusations.
Most of the false accusations are actually made by teen girls trying to get out of trouble.
They can either be trying to get away with a big crime or something as simple as staying past curfew.
The parents will help the girl by reporting the so-called sexual assaults. Other cases may include women who have a history of lying and committing a fraud.
The interesting part is that only 2 to 10% of rape accusations are actually fake. However, the loud minority that speak lies can make the situation quite difficult.
Women who actually have been wronged, often we are disregarded as liars or exaggerating because of the small percent.
Unfortunately, the selfish actions of these women harm many people and most likely won't ever stop.
Moving on, we wanted to hear a personal account from someone who has been falsely accused. Here is the interview.
So tell me, H. Papa, what happened on that night?
So it was a nice cold night. So I drove up to my local 7-Eleven and tried to buy a cherry slushie. Suddenly, the police walked in and told me that they had to bring me to the police station to ask me some questions. I asked why, but they didn't listen. Then they brought me into their car without explanation, so I got a little bit mad.
What happened next?
They brought me into the station and told me that I allegedly committed sexual assault. I would never do such thing, but they didn't believe me. They kept me into custody until they had proof of me being guilty or not. I was crying up a storm. Fortunately, they found me proof against me and instead found out that the accuser was lying and had recently shoplifted. I happily left and went back to 7-Eleven to get a much needed Slurpee.
Great to hear a good ending. What would you have done if they sent you to prison for something you didn't do?
I honestly don't know. I'm just very grateful that I had such good detectives because although it might not sound like it, they were pretty kind. I've heard some stories of corrupt ones, so I was just very lucky.
Well, thank you for sharing your story, and hopefully it'll send awareness for victims such as yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you again, H. Papa, for sharing your story. Anyway, we have run out of time.
We hope you learned a thing or two about this, and we hope that you guys will be more mindful when you see both sides.
Thank you all for watching.
Guys will be more
You
mindful.
skipped a whole thing. We hope you learned a thing or two about this.
Oh.
Thank you again, H. Papa, for This is serious. This is a serious topic. Thank you again, H. Papa, for sharing your story.
Bro, shut up. So it was a nice cold night. So I drove up to my local 711.
7-Eleven. So first we're going to do an establishing faraway shot with our audience. Doing that, but I'm going to edit in a close-up shot.
Boo, go back to Mexico!
No!
No,
No, that's a racist.
Other cases may include women who have a history of lying and community fraud.
committed.
Oh! Oh.
Don't worry, this isn't my worst student film.
What do you mean by that?
The roll, in the share.